This is embarrassing.
I think I still owe $1,600 for the...
To who?
Another ex-friend.
Oh, you're disgusting.
I still owe $400 for a transmission I bought like 4 years ago.
Who?
Kind of former friend. $300 to someone else for another car part.
Ex-friend again?
Former.
Why aren't you paying your fucking friends?
Hi, my name's Casey. I am 26 years old. I live in Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
The life of a fucking twink, let me tell you. I swore you were like 13-year-old. Why would I have a 13-year-old on this show? All right.
Yeah.
26, kill me now. I'm just a couple years older and I look like I'm dying. What do you do for a living in 26 in this good city of Austin?
I am a robotics technician, so I babysit robots.
That sounds like money.
It's not bad.
What are you making?
Pulling about $4 grand a month.
What do you mean you pulling? Does that hit your account or is that what it
hits
is
my
before?
account.
Okay, not bad. So, I mean, net across the year, we're looking 48. How do you feel? So, I'm guessing you're around 60, 65,000. So, how you doing? How you doing, buds? How you doing here in this Austin, Texas with your $4,000 a month?
I mean, I pay my bills.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's an interesting assumption.
Yeah.
Go on, continue, because I feel like that's incorrect, but sure.
I mean, I feel like they're on. I pay my bills, and I can afford some things.
Yeah, but how you doing? How you doing here in Austin? How are you living on this 4,000?
I think pretty good.
I mean, I do have 2 payday loans. Usually not the definition of good.
I mean,
but again, I think the most.
But I can pay them.
But it's not just about paying them. You know that, right? It's not just about paying them. It's the fact that. Okay, usually I don't have finances this quick. I mean, we'll get to know you section here in a bit, but I just need to call it out for the sake of the audience. The cost of the interest on your iPhone is $200 more than the price of the iPhone. The amount of money that you're spending on interest alone. Interest alone. Interest alone. I don't like to go this hard out of the gate, but come on. That was stupid. And I need to really make sure you know that's stupid. Because if you don't, we're starting from a pretty scary place, and we have a long way to go at that point.
I didn't have the money at the time for it, and I needed a phone.
Did you need an iPhone?
Well...
Blue bubbles, they're nice. Are they worth $800 of interest? Oh, sorry, $927 of interest.
Well, everyone I work with has an iPhone, so
that's
it makes
great.
it easy.
I don't give a f. So go on, come on. Why couldn't you get a cheaper phone?
I mean, I have only had iPhones my entire life, so I didn't want to switch.
You needed a phone, though.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you lost the phone.
I
broke a phone.
Dropped in a bathtub, yeah.
Okay, and you couldn't go temporarily on a cheap phone? Now, why'd you not have money? You said you're doing well. You said you're paying your bills. Doing well would suggest you'd have a fully funded emergency fund. Was your fully funded emergency fund that would have paid for an iPhone? That would have paid for 10 iPhones. That would have paid for maybe 12 iPhones. So, what are you really doing well? I don't really know about that. I want to get to know you more before I jump into all this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's crazy. That was a crazy thing to hit me with out of the gate. Think you're doing well and a payday loan's okay because I can pay them? Working robotics, $4,000 coming in. What's going on here? What do we have in your lovely life?
Well, I spend half my time working and half my time off because I work weeks at a time. So
really?
Yeah.
What are you doing on the weeks off?
I don't know, ride my bike.
How many hours a day are you working on your weeks on?
12 and a half.
Okay, yeah, those are extensive days. Okay. Dang, no gig work we could pick up on those off times, right? Because if you can't afford a new phone when a phone breaks, like you're in a pretty dire strait. Because I think like the average American has like 1,000 hours in savings, and that's horrible. But you can get an iPhone with 1,000 hours in savings.
I didn't have a car until like recently.
Okay, there's public transportation in Austin. It's the best in the world, not even close, but you can get around. It's inconvenient. What?
I mean, well, I had a motorcycle, a couple motorcycles, but I can't do DoorDash on those or anything, so.
Oh, for gig work. Gig work. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, I mean, you look like a little nerd. I thought we would be having maybe some online gig work.
No man going on. I guess I didn't really think about that. I thought I was like, okay, well, I make good money from my job, so I don't need to do anything else. I can just.
But you are taking out payday loans. Are we not on the same page there? That is. Do you not understand? $759 phone but the interest on it was $927. You pay a total of $1,682 on a $754 phone. Are we not comprehending? If you're not making enough to be able to do that, why are you... $4,000, I know you can live off of that in Austin. Let's be honest. I know for a fact you could live off of that, and you could get a phone if you needed to. So where's your money going? Where do you think? Where do you think you are failing? Did you spend all your money on a 2009 haircut? Like, what's happening?
I have a lot of bills.
What? Like, what bills? Yeah, I mean, rent's a bill, but...
Well, both of my motorcycles are financed.
Why do we need both when we have a car now? Why do we need 2 motorcycles?
Well, the first one I bought didn't have a car. And I was like...
Okay, there you go.
I was like, okay, transportation, cheap, you know.
Wait, you have a car now?
I do.
So you can do those, like, door running things if you need to?
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Okay, but why do you need 2 motorcycles now? You might be open to huge financial risk. You don't even know about it. This year alone, we've seen some insane data breaches. Dell exposed 3.9 million customer records, and Ticketmaster over 500 million. But the real kicker, national public data. They got hacked, and over 2.9 billion records were leaked, including names, addresses, phone numbers, and most importantly, social security numbers. So you know what that means? Hackers now have the keys to your identity. Think about it. If they have your social security number, they can open credit cards in your name, drain your bank account, or take out loans you'll be stuck paying for. That's financial death. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura monitors billions of data points, including the dark web, and alerts you in real time if your personal info is found. Imagine catching a hacker before they ruin your credit score. Aura gives you tools to fight back. A VPN for safe browsing, a password manager to secure your accounts, and a data broker opt-out to stop companies from selling your info. And if the worst happens, they've got your back with up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. You wouldn't leave your wallet on a park bench, so don't leave your identity exposed online. I'm not leaving myself and my family vulnerable to data breaches, and if you don't want to either, you can go to aura.com/hammer to try 2 weeks for free. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. Thanks to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now let's jump back into the audit.
Well, the second one I still didn't have a car.
Yes, but why didn't you get rid of the first one when you got the second one? You're riding both motorcycles at the same time?
Well...
Come on, why?
They're pretty. One's different purposes.
Come on. You're a gear guy. You're a gearhead.
You're very much
so. Or at least motorcycles?
Both.
Great. What about do you have anything? I mean, if I've looked at retirement, I mean, I never get to retirement first. Well, it was a little, okay. $5,000 in fidelity, it's not horrible. But you are behind for your age. Listen, you make about $65,000 a year is what I'm guessing. You should have $65,000 in your retirement by 30. You have 4 years to get there. How are you going to get there being at $5,000? Not by having 2 motorcycles and interest paying on those motorcycles and taking out payday loans for iPhones. Also taking out a car loan without getting rid of the motorcycle before it, without getting rid of the motorcycle before that.
I guess I could just work more.
Sure, you have some time off. But that's not it. What about your behavior that got you there in the first place? Do you need the motorcycles? You made the choices to do that. That's the issue that I am trying to pull here. Sorry, I feel like this has been out of the gate a little, more intense. I know that conversations get intense, but I like to rev up to it. But you really hit me with that. Payday loan's okay because I can pay on it, and I need you to know that that is not how it works.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Where's your money going? You say bills. So what? Because you have 3 vehicles? What else? Where do you think your money's going?
Probably food.
What kind? What do you mean food? What food?
Well, since I...
Oh, good. $726 and going out to eat? Gosh, and your metabolism's incredibly dick.
Yeah, well, since I work so many hours on my on weeks, I just order food all the time because it's
on
easier.
Your on weeks?
On my on weeks.
But even just dinner, ordering food wouldn't add up to that. But we're also getting almost $500 in groceries. I can get you on a $300 grocery plan with meal prepping. So you're spending more on groceries than you need to.
A good portion of the grocery bill isn't groceries.
What is it? What is it possibly?
Cigarettes and alcohol?
At the grocery store?
Yeah, it's
so it's not liquor
cheaper
then.
Yeah.
What? Wine and beer?
Yeah. How
much of that almost $500 is going to cigarettes and alcohol? You're gonna kill Why do this to yourself so young? I don't get it. It's okay to have a drink. I mean, the cigarettes, this is objectively horrible for you. I don't think anyone suggests that by any means. Like, it's a good diet, good to help you diet. Other than that,
I mean, it keeps my metabolism up, I guess. But
well, it's probably because you're not eating, but you don't smell, I'll be honest. And most people that smoke on the show, I can tell immediately.
I'm going to
we're quite intimate.
Be 100% honest.
I like honesty, please.
I haven't smoked in 6 days.
Okay. Yeah, so why?
I'm trying to quit.
Trying to quit? How long were you smoking?
About a decade.
For f***'s sake, you started smoking at 16?
Yeah.
Cigarettes. Not even vapes, like a cool guy. First of all, payroll was less than $4,000. Barely, but you were close.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it does vary sometimes.
How much did you spend? Because $3,858 came in. How much did you spend?
I feel like I was probably right at that. I mean, probably a little, like, 30.
You're nervous? You seem nervous.
A little bit. I'm a little nervous.
That's okay. People forget that it's just random ass people.
Yes.
Usually, did you watch the show?
Yes.
So usually it's from the audience, but people forget that. Thank you for coming on the show. If you want to come on the show and you want to be nervous, go to calebhammer.com/casting, I think. No, /apply. We'll have you on the show. And we'll help you not be anxious. And then I'll yell at you and you'll be anxious again.
Yeah.
Well, how much do you think you spent?
What, like 38 maybe?
Okay, you spent $3,945. So you spent $100 more than you brought in, which honestly, the crazy thing is, compared to a lot of people on the show, is actually technically not even close to the worst. But it is still bad, especially when we're behind. What?
I'm co-laugh, I think.
But behind on retirement, we don't have savings to our name, and we're taking out payday loans. Payday loans, but spending $100 more than we make on a month. When did you get this? When did you get this phone?
Almost a year ago.
What is it?
iPhone 14.
Taking out a payday loan, or you didn't even get the newest? You didn't even get the little action button?
No, I didn't. No fancy camera.
I'm taking out a payday loan. I'm getting a fucking action button. Okay.
I should have brought that up. Yeah.
Self-assessed. Where do you think you are today? 0 to 10. 0 being the absolute worst finances that your twink brain can think of. 10 being the absolute best.
I actually took the test.
The score that you can get for free. Link in the description below.
Yes. I got a big fat 0.
Okay, I'm not surprised. Mini cup, dude. Let's start adding these up because honestly, this is a decently dense stack of paperwork. Seem nervous? You kind of got like some like energy. Yeah. Like, relax. You're good. You can pull the mic to you. I don't want you to be freaking out. This is just life or death for your entire financial future. So where is it at today then? Because it couldn't be a year ago. It's a rental period of 12 months. But payments are 27. Looks like so kind of doubling up. So I'm confused. Like, where's the status of this today?
I think I have a month or 2 left of it.
You have a month or 2 left of this loan. Yeah. What is your monthly payment and how much is left on it? Month or 2, but they're bi-weekly payments,
It takes 67, 68 out of each check.
Of each check, it hits it before the check?
It takes the check on the check. Yeah.
Before the check hits, it takes
No, the day after the check hits, it takes.
But it hits your account. It's not taken from your check, is it?
Oh yeah, my account.
It's not attached to your payroll.
No.
Okay, 67 what?
67 every 2 weeks, basically.
67 every 2 weeks, and we have you're confident in the couple months?
I think payoff is December 6th.
Do you know what a couple months is? $134. Balance unknown. Can I have any information?
I can pull it up. But yeah, no.
Have you do that later. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's much left on it.
It better not be the tax, the lease to own cost. This is crazy. Again, $754 to purchase, but it costs you $1,820. Why would you accept that in your life? Do you even know the implications of the interest that is on here? Do you even know how much you spent? You could have got 2 brand new iPhones throughout this situation.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
I'm starting to.
You're starting to, guy. You had the numbers in front of you. I
just looked at the payment. I was like, I can afford the payment. I need a phone.
That is so classic American.
Yeah.
You see the payment, you think you can afford it, but the fact is you spend more than $100 more than you bring in on a monthly basis anyway. So can you even really? You keep stacking. This is what Americans do. They stack, they stack, they stack, they stack. They think they can afford it forever, but you can't.
I thought I could at the time, I guess. Now seeing that.
You've made it. Have you missed a payment?
No.
Have you been late on a payment?
No.
On one of these, at least?
Not on one of those, no.
Okay. It's horrendous. 0 out of 10. Are we surprised? No. Because I know going through here, as I have already done, there is another one somewhere in here. Oh, it's the next one. Oh, look at that.
How convenient.
Generous. It is an 18% loan. Listen. Okay. The purchase... Okay, let me see. What was the total payment? Hold on. What the f is this?
That might be one of my bikes.
This is a bike? An 18% bike?
Both of them.
Motorcycle?
Yeah.
They're both 18%? Why? What is it? Do you have a picture? Is it here? Is it here?
I have pictures.
You didn't even drive it here in the same damn town on a nice day, 71 degrees sunny?
It was colder.
Okay. What is it?
Yamaha R7.
Okay, I asked that like I knew what that would meant. I don't know. It was only a year ago, not even a full year. Good.
Wait, that one might.
No, this is a Kawasaki.
No, they are. Okay, that's Kawasaki.
A Ninja 400.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Whatever.
Smaller sport bike.
So
Not very.
It's $5,491. Is that how much it costs?
Yeah, that was sticker price on it.
That was the sticker price, but it's going to cost you $12,448?
I didn't look
You're
at that.
okay with this? How do you not? It's literally, you pulled the statement for us. You gave it to us. How do you not know how to look at a number on a piece of paper? I failed to ever understand this.
I guess I thought I would make the payments like extra payments.
Again. Oh,
yeah.
and did you?
First few months, yes.
Oh, you got a little excited that you can do it. And that's what worries me from this conversation. Okay, you get a little fire under your butt. That's great. Wonderful. Glad you did. And then you f it up. And then you don't. That's not funny. It's not cute.
I didn't know how APR worked until yesterday. That it like.
What did you think it was?
I thought it just was like, okay, I pay it off and I'll pay 18% more total, not yearly.
You didn't know what the A in APR meant?
I didn't know what it stood for. I thought it was just like some acronym for interest. So I was like, okay, it's like 54. Oh yeah, 18%. I'll pay like $1,000 more. What? Or something like that.
How long is this term?
60 months.
That is a third vehicle of yours. Is this the first one you got? The second one?
That was the first one.
So why? Listen, can you get? What is the value of it today? What's it worth today? If you sold it right now, what is it worth?
Higher mileage, probably three or four grand.
But what is the current? Oh, that's sales price. Oh, good. What is the balance now?
Balance now is $56.40, I think.
With a minimum monthly payment,
167 rounded up.
165.81.
So that was the one I bought. Like I didn't have a car. I was like homeless, living with a friend.
Why would a homeless person be getting a motorcycle? You can't sleep in a motorcycle.
Right, but it was. I was like, okay, well, it's gonna be cheaper on gas and like cheaper payment than a car.
Yeah, but you didn't have a fucking home. Roof comes over our head before a rocket pocket.
Well,
rocket.
I had a place to stay. I was staying with someone.
You just said you were homeless.
I was for a little bit, and then I was staying with someone.
What is staying with someone? Were you a roommate or were you couch scratching?
Couch scratching.
Okay, so you didn't have a place to live. You had a roof over your head for safety temporarily, but that's unsustainable for a long time. Tell me about it. When was this?
Last June. June
this
2023.
Was just last June?
2023.
Why were you in this situation of homelessness?
My dad came back into my life that December, crashing on my couch.
He crashed on your couch?
Oh, yeah.
Why is dad crashing on your couch?
Oh, because he has a cycle of like dipping on tenants or like dipping on his he'll rent something out, not pay it, and then leave in the middle of the night.
Do I not have an eviction charge in here?
Yeah.
Of yours.
That was a conscious decision.
Yeah, this seems genetic. Go on.
Moved in with me from California, me and my roommates, and then he managed to get a job within like a few weeks, making over 6 figures.
Good for him. Okay.
Yeah, and then was like, hey,
you being homeless somehow, but okay.
We should all rent a house together. That's
your dad.
$3,000 a month.
Why is that? Is that not weird?
Yeah. Well,
like at least in American culture,
there's
it feels
more.
Weird.
There's more to that story that makes it even more weird because he was sleeping with one of my roommates.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
your parents are not together. I take it.
Oh, no, long since.
I mean, I think we all could have picked that up.
Yeah.
Guys, just a reminder that our Black Friday Cyber Monday sale ends at the end of the day this upcoming Friday. So just a couple days from now, the sale will end where you get 33% off our entire class bundle or 20% off everything else. And this even includes merch. And reminder, as an addition, we've added 4 new sections to our Master Your Money budgeting class. So guys, make sure you take advantage of this. This is the best price we've ever had for our bundle. Check it out, link in the description below, or go to calebhammer.com. What do you mean? How'd you even find out? How long were they sleeping together?
I think it only was a few weeks, but after that, it was very, very hostile between them for reasons I don't fully know.
Broke up?
I guess so. Or
How old?
I think he wanted a relationship. And
how old's your dad? How old was your roommate?
45, 22, respectively.
How did it even start? Do you know?
So my roommates were brother and sister, and I.
Which one did he have sex with? The brother or sister?
The sister.
Okay.
And I learned about it later.
I bet the brother wasn't very happy.
No, he was not.
And he tried to get you all to get in a house and a lease together?
I found out this information later.
You were already in the lease altogether?
Oh, yeah.
You guys accepted to get a lease with him?
Yes.
Is it not weird to get a lease with him? With your friends as well?
At the time, it was like, okay, we're going to get this nice house, and Kyle, it's brand new, it's huge. And he was like, I'll pay $2,000 of the rent, and you can split the other $1,000 between the 3 of y'all because we don't make any money. We were working at pizza places.
I'll be honest, I honestly don't give a f consenting adults do as long as they're in good mind and good health. But it is weird and inappropriate from a dad to have sex with a friend of their child. That part is bad.
Yeah, that was
and a relative of their roommate as well, direct sibling. Or is the eviction or whatever the I have in here that's thousands of dollars? Is that place?
No.
Then we'll save that for when that happens. Okay, so what does this have to do with what? I forgot how we got on this.
We moved with him. He lost a job, all that stuff. We're trying to make up the $3,000 rent. Eventually, a few months later, evicted. And I didn't have a car because I liked.
Did you guys kick him out, or was he evicted with y'all?
Evicted with us.
You guys were all living together, even though you knew the Diddle Diddle.
No, I didn't know this until almost about like months later, like months later. Like by the time we got evicted, I found this out way later. Oh, yeah. And at the time, I didn't have a car. I didn't have any money at all.
This was the homeless.
I was.
That's how we got there.
Yes. I was borrowing a Jeep. Like a little 2-door Jeep from a family friend. Oh, sure. And was living in that for a few weeks, almost a month. Until that family friend that was borrowing it to me, or loaning it to me, found out. And they were like, no, you're staying with me. How'd
you get into robotics? How are you making good money now? This is only a year and a half later. What did you do?
Yeah, I was an experienced mechanic before.
Really?
Yeah, I worked on semi-trucks.
Why the f are you making no money in that moment then? That seems more like a personal choice.
Oh, it was.
That was a booming job market,
it was.
Tell you.
I couldn't pass a drug test, and I didn't want to.
What the f were you doing? Because I already know you drink and smoke. Good, congratulations on not smoking for 6 days. It's actually very good. Good job. It shows discipline. I like that. It shows change. I like that. It gives me more hope than usual. Good. I like. What were you doing?
Mostly some other stuff.
What?
What
are you doing with your... Why are you doing... Look at those nostrils. They're huge. You could let so much in. You convert the energy from the powder to making money. That's what they do on Wall Street.
I did do that for a while. I was doing that when I was working on semi-trucks and stuff because I was working for small companies.
Well, obviously, I don't actually support that.
I don't do that stuff anymore. So
good.
I got the kind of like slap in the face with the homelessness thing. And so I got what I referred to as legally sober, which meant just drinking and smoking. And I was, with my experience, able to just get a decent paying job fairly easily.
Well, I'm always happy to offer you a certification in something through Course Careers. I don't think you need it right now. Maybe if your dad ever becomes not a piece of shit and he needs something, I can gift it for free to someone you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Forest careers is great to add to the resume, try to make more money, but I think you're good in this current situation. But in the future, just let me know.
I think it would help a lot.
For you?
I would like to get out of it. I'd love to get out of it. I want to get out of the technician side of it and more into the IT side of it.
Ooh, there is an IT one with them.
Yeah.
IT certification.
Yeah.
And then with the experience you have, that could actually be pretty darn good. AT&T. Wait, is this?
Oh, that's, yeah.
No, this has to be collections.
It is a collections. Yes.
For AT&T?
I was financing a phone to them and the phone kept breaking. And every time
good thing we didn't learn from that.
Yeah, every time I broke, they wanted me to charge me $300 for a new one.
Did you get the insurance on it?
I did, and they still charged me money. It was weird.
What was the insurance like?
I think it was
like the low plan.
It was probably a low plan, yeah, like bare minimum.
So
yeah, I ended up
started a week ago. Did you do it?
I paid the first payment. Yes.
Okay, so you're on a payment plan.
Yes.
So AT&T collections, we owe 1,000, probably about 100 now. I'm gonna say 1,100 minimum monthly payment of $265.03. Why'd you decide to get on a payment plan?
So it didn't hit my credit with the collections.
Oh, is it internal?
It's internal. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. So
very interesting.
If I started paying it now, they would contact me. And
you should. This is actually relatively responsible. Thank goodness. Good job. A lot of people just let it go to collections. Why wouldn't you just let it go to collections?
I have my moments.
I just want to assess kind of where you're at mentally in terms of your finances. Why would you not let it go to collections?
I have some collections, and I used to be able to have
collections.
I have a couple still. Some have paid off, some have dropped off.
So why not let this go to collections?
I'm trying to keep it from getting worse and pay those collections.
Good.
My credit is finally not totally in the crap.
What number?
623. It used to be 404 2 years ago. 621.
I've been corrected.
My bad.
Okay. Credit Karma money? What the f is a Credit Karma money?
Yeah, so what it does is it's like a line of credit savings thing. And so what it does is
credit savings?
Well, I can't touch it. Every check, it puts $40 in there. And then once it hits $500, it deposits it back in my account. Yeah,
but the annual percentage yield earned is 0.00%.
It just earns credit. Or like, it gives me good payment. Yeah.
It's like a credit builder. I would rather use like the Fizz card so you can actually spend money, but it's no more than in your checking account. It starts building those habits so you can become a credit card person again.
Yeah.
So that's what I would rather you be.
Yeah, because this one I got because it was automatic. It was like I could not touch it.
I mean, I have so $80 contributions, $80 withdrawals. So you said you couldn't withdraw? Did I misunderstand this?
One of those accounts is the spend account. So I have a card, like it deposits
balance of $2 on a spend account. Isn't that nervous?
Because I don't touch that account. It deposits the $40 for each thing from my check direct deposit every time I get paid, and then the day after that, it deposits that $40 into the credit builder thing. I don't touch that account.
You have so much debt for a 26-year-old. Wait, well,
I mean, it could be worse.
It could always be worse. What do you? Of course. What that does not justify. That does not justify having it. It's not about it being worse, or the ability to be worse.
It's better than it used to be.
What did it used to be then? Possibly because again, I've seen another 18% loan here. You're taking out. We're about to be on the 4th loan of you. Barely through your 20s. What?
The good thing is I no longer can have credit cards, so
it's not even you changing behavior. It's literally the fact that you do not have access to the ability to borrow unlimited money cards.
It helps out.
Yes, it's a forced mechanism, but what about your fucking behavior and maturity? How about that? It could be worse. It could be worse, but only by the fucking limitations of the system. Is why it's not worse. So why would we be proud about it could be worse? Because it couldn't be worse from your own actions. It couldn't. You're not allowed to be. Because you can't qualify for anything. Probably your debt to income ratio is probably considered how long have you had this job currently?
About a year.
Okay, so I don't know if they fully calculated into your debt to income ratio. Have you filed taxes? I don't even know.
No. I haven't filed taxes since 2020.
Did you even know this?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they did know. They just didn't let me know. Why the possible Why Why? Just why? It's just, I feel like you're collecting the just like stupid infinity stones of dumb.
So 2020, I filed and I got a return. 2021, I was gonna have to pay money, and I didn't have the money, and so I was
How much?
like $300.
Oh! Go on.
The next year comes around and it was a little more. It was like
How much?
$400 or $500.
Oh, for f***'s sake, you're ruining your life on $750 so far. What the f*** are you talking about? Go on.
This year, I actually would have.
You've made money this year.
I would have gotten a return, or not
this year.
Not this year. 2023. Sorry, not this year. This year.
Oh, good death. Okay. Yep.
2023. I would have gotten a return, a small one. But they ask for a PIN from your last year's taxes, so you can file this year's now. And I didn't have that PIN, so I couldn't file it. So I have to do like by mail and figure that out.
With penalties and everything, you probably only owe $1,000. Why not just get this taken care of before they come after your fucking wages and garnish you, hit you with penalties and interest? Why do this to yourself? Why put yourself in such a risky position at such a young age for no reason? I really don't understand.
I think I've just been pushing it out of my mind because it just stressed me out. So it was like, okay, let's just not think about this.
Every time people say that, though, it's just like, I guess we just live our lives in a different way, my dude. It's just like putting off because I don't have to think about it. But it just becomes worse. And then you are forced to think about it. And then it's worse than it ever was if you just thought about it before. Why do that delay? Why not rip the Band-Aid off instead of letting it become infected? I'm so confused why you would do this.
Yeah, I think it's a just like, okay, well, I don't have to deal with that. Future Casey can deal with that. So that's future Casey's problem. But then it got to the point, it's like, okay, well, now future Casey's having to deal with it. So.
For all my students, remote workers, anyone out there stuck at a desk all day, I feel your pain. Running this channel means I spend a lot of my time at the desk. At one point, my posture was tanking faster than a bad stock pick. Something needed to change, and that's where today's sponsor, Uplift, comes in. With Uplift, I realized that sitting all day wasn't just bad for my posture, it was wrecking my focus and energy too. And trust me, that adds up in more ways than one. Simply switching between sitting and standing has completely changed the game for me. Standing while I work keeps me sharp and way more productive. It's like a shot of espresso for my workflow without the crash though. And let's be real, staying productive isn't just good for your to-do list. It's good for your wallet because time is money after all. On top of that, this desk is rock solid and totally customizable. I went with the walnut laminate finish to fit my setup, added the advanced panel keypad for quick adjustments, and the wireless foot switch so I can switch heights without even thinking about it. The magnetic cable channel keeps my space neater than my portfolio, and I even got a bamboo drawer for some extra storage. Uplift really lets you make the desk your own so you can work and be your best. And also, being proactive about your health, that's just smart finances. Avoid the costly chiropractor visit and physical therapy bills before they start. Trust me when I say not only are they intertwined, but being proactive about your health is just as important as your money. Uplift is amazing. I've been using them for years. I have one at my home, I have one at my office here, and I've gotten one for my number 2 here at the company as well. I've been using them for years and I'm super excited to have them as a sponsor. Check them out. Head to upliftdesk.com/Caleb and check out their holiday gift guide and use my code Caleb to make the most of Uplift's holiday sales. Get free same-day shipping, free returns, and an industry-leading 15-year warranty that covers your entire desk and an extra discount off your entire order. That's upliftdesk.com/CALEB for a special offer, and it's only available at our link. Work better, live healthier with Uplift Desk. Trust me when I say, after you make the switch, you will not go back.
Now I'm it is.
What about this next year's taxes? You're probably gonna owe. Well, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you don't really have your deductions all correct.
I put a voluntary deduction in there.
What?
$40 every check.
Extra or
$40 extra. Oh, it's W-2, so there's.
You can set up how much is essentially being set aside. What does yours look like? What have you done?
That's the only thing I've done is the
only $40
voluntary.
Hold on, but you didn't set yourself up in any. Are you Hold on.
Well, a ton of taxes come out of my check. I am
More than 40.
Oh yeah, way more than 40.
Well, hold on. Yeah, but possibly like Social Security and stuff like that.
Social Security's taken out. Yeah.
Yeah. What about income tax?
Income tax is year to date. When I looked at my last check, I paid like $6 or $7 grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, my taxes are high.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. You might not owe, but pay this $1,000, dude, that you're probably gonna owe. Just why not at this point? Can you give me a why not at this point?
It seems like it's just been an overwhelming process.
It's $1,000, which is not insignificant, but for you, you could do it. That's almost how much you spent going out to eat in a month.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I just have to figure out how to go about doing that, I guess.
Talk to a CPA, anyone, Credit Karma. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. I've only used TurboTax, so.
All right. Yeah, then just do that.
Well, the TurboTax won't.
Message them. Call them.
Yeah, because I looked it up.
What the f is this? What is this installment loan? $1,177 is the balance at a 18% interest rate flat.
That's a personal loan I was using to try and get caught up on my rent of my previous apartment.
Your rent of your previous apartment. When was this? When did you take this out? $140 minimum monthly payment.
July?
Of last year or this year?
This year.
What? Wait, to try to catch up in your last apartment?
Yeah.
When did you get into your current apartment?
I'm in a house. But with
what's your current rate?
My current rent? $540.
Is one of your parents a roommate?
No.
Okay.
No parents are in the state.
As far as you know. Okay.
Well.
Why catch up with your last apartment? What do you mean? Were they hounding you for what? For why?
Running late in payments.
How much was it?
It was base rate was $1,350.
Can you remind me how long you've been in your current job?
Over a year.
You could have paid it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You could have sold a cycle.
Yeah, the thought, it was like, okay, well, I'm getting behind on this. I'm having to pay like now $1,600 plus a month because of the late fees. So I was like, okay, well, if I get a loan, the extra $100 is less than an extra $300.
You're trying to finesse, man. You can't finesse. You don't know how to finesse. You're not a finesser.
I definitely tried.
Yes. All I care about is you not doing it again. Because you continue down this path and you are going to be, you are behind on retirement. Now, sometimes it takes a bit to catch up in the 20s because you can start late depending on what school looks like. That's okay, but as long as we're hitting 1 times our annual income in retirement, it's kind of that minimum goal we shoot for, and it starts to compound from there. So you're setting yourself up for success, you know? And you can do that in a variety of ways. In your 401k, in a fucking just brokerage like Moo that I use. You could do it anywhere.
I do have a Roth IRA as well.
Good. There's not like anything in it.
It should be like $20 a month.
All I'm saying is you continue down this path, you're never going to be able to retire. I know retirement seems so far off, but it's really important to start compounding now because this is the time where you set yourself up. Not in your 40s, not in your 50s. It's now. It's your late 20s and your 30s. But you're f***ing around with 18% loans, and you are not getting that kind of return on an annual basis averaged. Okay. Oh, good death is one of these again. Oh, that has to be the other bike.
Yeah, I think so. Bike 2.
Bike numero 2. Yamaha.
Yeah, that's the R7.
Blue.
That one I bought brand new.
Proud of you. How much is owed on it currently? $7,399.
Owed on it currently? $9,400.
The What was the purchase price? It's at 12. It's at 18%. What was the purchase price?
Well,
the purchase price was $7,399. But you're saying it's at 90 what? 100?
95, I think.
Oh, for f***'s sake!
I did a really low down payment, but I also.
What did you put down? 60 month. Oh, this is the second bike. That's right. So when did you get this?
I got it around the time. Okay, this also. Also a story.
Oh, let's hear it.
Was with my ex at the time, and the relationship was not going well. And
whose dad was the ex? Revenge story. I don't know.
Not that. And this is in Alabama, so it wasn't mine.
Your sister?
No. Actual
You throw Alabama in there. I don't know. Go ahead. Go on. Go.
non-related.
Go.
Ex, living with her at the time. I actually didn't want to get that apartment.
What does this bike have to do with it?
Okay. I didn't want to get the apartment. I was paying for everything because she wanted to get the apartment with me. I wanted to get roommates, so I didn't pay as much. And I don't know, the relationship was kind of getting rocky. And instead of, communicating, we both retaliated. So
what? Communicating what even?
Literally anything.
How are you that bad at relationships? I'm saying that is the most single motherfucker in the history of existence. How are you that bad at relationships? So I can communicate.
No,
I don't like you.
That relationship was
that's rude.
That relationship was entirely physical. Put it that way.
Just
it should not
live together.
It should not have been a relationship.
Fun,
yeah. Well, it was. We got together and thought it was like, oh yeah, we're in love, but no, it was just.
What's a retaliate?
She started her boss, and.
Well, hold on. Why? Were you guys in a relationship?
Yeah.
And she started her boss. Why is everyone figures that are considered inappropriate in your life? Oh, good. Who were you?
I wasn't. Well,
you didn't revenge.
What I was doing is I used her credit card for the down payment.
Of this?
Yes.
Of the bike? When was this?
That was relationship ending.
When was this? That was relationship ending, not her taking the boss.
Oh, that was at the same time. Like within
her
weeks.
Boss? What was her job even?
She's a chef.
She was the restaurant owner?
I think her manager.
Oh, guys. Why am I not working in restaurants? Sorry,
it is a perk.
I'm working too hard right now.
It is a perk of restaurants.
We usually save that kind of degeneracy for the post show. If you guys just want that bullshit, wild stuff and whatever we're going to do, check out the post show. That's where the more fun is. Like, I'm going to keep it tame here and mature. Okay, so how much did you use to get on her card? When was this? You did not answer.
Oh, end of April.
This year?
Yes.
Dude, this is so recent.
I didn't.
That's a bad breakup. In Alabama, then you had to figure out where to go.
Oh, no, that was here. The Alabama thing was an joke.
Oh.
You brought up the dad thing.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah,
$253 minimum monthly payment, by the way. 18% interest rate, $9,500 owed. On a bike that costs $7,000, which is probably worth, what, $3,000? Go ahead. What?
I knew I couldn't.
What?
I knew I couldn't afford it, so that's why I used her card.
Yeah, the down payment, but what about the minimum monthly payment? I'm sorry, I keep getting lost in the T. How much did you spend from her card?
It was like $1,600, whatever that down payment was, plus fees.
I don't see.
Oh, it's not on there?
$1,620.
$1,620.
Very nice.
Fees or whatever.
Okay, so you committed credit card fraud.
No, I was an authorized user.
What? So that affects your credit, though. You dumb little tit.
I paid her back a couple days later through...
Little guilt?
Little guilt and...
Good, that's a sense of little maturity.
Yeah, well, what I did was...
You're a little degenerate, aren't you?
Sort of sold-ish my Kawasaki to my brother for a year.
For a year? What do you mean
so
for
basically,
a year? Did you buy it back from him?
He still has it right now. So because this is April.
Was he renting it from you?
More or less. He basically paid me back for the down payment, and I was like, you can keep it for a year, and I'll pay the payments. And if you want to take over the payments...
Did that mathematically even make sense? How much was the down payment that he paid you for? Oh, this?
Yes, yeah.
But your payment on that other thing is $1,400. So that's not equaling that. So you're losing interest to him as well.
Yeah, but it paid her back. That way, I didn't have to
for debt. That is your life.
Well, that way, I didn't have to deal with her. I just had to deal with him.
Leave her, and then you wouldn't have had to anyway. Not that you should have.
Oh, we did.
You should have paid it back.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Is that the eviction? Is that the apartment that you're paying for?
That is the apartment.
How many apartments have you been to since?
No, that is the apartment. I was there mostly by myself for.
Huh?
I was there mostly by myself until a month and a half, 2 months ago, and then just kind of left.
Listen, it doesn't teach you about relationships, but go through our budgeting class. You get it for free. Go through our investing class. You get it for free since you have an investing account. Actually use it. Go through the quizzes. Okay. Go through our debt class so you can understand the implications and negotiation and all that. Go through it. That has to be like 10 hours of classwork for you to do, plus quizzes and everything. Go through it. Literally 10,000 people have done it. Go through it. You get it for free. If you don't take it by the time you come on for a follow-up, I'm going to be so pissed. It's discounted right now for these people, 15% off, which is great for them. Good job, but you get it for free. So do it.
Okay.
Summary of move out charges. So is that this apartment?
Yes.
Okay. What the f am I looking at here? Water allocation, gas allocation, drainage, pest control, trash, final gas, gas admin, final water. What the f? It's like
basically
it's like repeats. $3,439.15.
Yeah, it's basically.
Wait, but you said you took out the personal loan for this, right?
To catch up, and then I didn't catch up.
Where'd the personal loan go to?
Ended up not catching me up.
No, where'd it go to? If not to this.
Probably eating out. I honestly have no idea.
What was it? 12% to go out to eat or 18%? I don't even remember. 18% probably. All your interest rates are 18%. To go out to eat?
At least it's consistent. That's
not funny. That's not funny. Yeah, shake your little jaw. That's not funny. Quiver in fear. That's stupid. 18% would keep me up at night. That's dumb.
Yeah.
So you still owe this?
Yeah.
I got a payment plan with them? What's going on?
I'm on a payment plan now.
You ready? Okay. Okay. Okay, what?
It's a 12-month. I paid the first payment. The minimum is $295.
Is there interest on that?
No. No interest.
You're lucky. So you got about...
they said if I do that, then it won't go...
$3,250 left then, probably.
Yeah. They said if I do that, it won't, you know, screw my credit and rent.
Yeah, because they would send it to collections.
And yeah.
Which you love doing. Okay. All right. Let's be real for a second. Dealing with car insurance is absolute death. One minute you think you're getting a decent rate, and the next you're hit with some random $50 fee. Don't even get me started on trying to compare different companies. It's like trying to find a needle in a pile of taquitos. You're probably getting ripped off without even knowing it. But here's where you can stop this madness. Head over to money.com where they'll help you compare multiple car insurance options all in one place. It's literally built for people like us who are tired of overpaying and being in the dark about better deals. Whether you're looking for full coverage, liability, or even something in between, they've got options to compare that could help you save hundreds a year without the hassle. And the best part? It's quick. No need to waste hours scrolling through sketchy insurance websites. Just click the link in the description, compare your options, and find a better deal to watch the savings roll in. So if you're tired of throwing dumb money at overpriced insurance, check out money.com at the link in the description below, and you can start saving now. Stop paying more than you need to. Your wallet will thank you later. This is a paid endorsement sponsored by money.com, which is compensated by its marketing partners. Federal student loan. You went to college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a little bit, dropped out, that type of thing.
No degree? No associates?
No.
3.1.
This is when I was like 18, 19.
3.5%. Yep. 2.5%. Okay. I'd minimum monthly payments until these are paid off. $57.18 minimum monthly payment. This isn't that crazy. Just like I think 40% of people that go to college and borrow debt, you didn't get a degree. You're not crazy for that. You're lucky though. $5,008.55. $5,108 because I think the median person or average person that borrows for college borrows $40,000.
Well, I just went to ACC, lucky. So
Austin Community College. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cheap. I'm actually surprised you borrowed that much for limited school at ACC. I have minimum monthly payment until that just pays off because the interest rate's really low. You're getting by the 18% ones. Okay.
Okay.
What do I have here? Oh, collections. Okay. Yeah, sure. Collections, 1. 426. What are you doing with this? How long has this been on here? What is it for?
I think that one is the rental.
Musical instruments?
I think I had a rental saxophone for a while.
And you didn't pay your rental saxophone?
Yeah. And had to.
You look like every saxophone player in high school that would get bullied looked exactly like you.
I was the section leader.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Typically, I was a trombone player. That's why I'm fat.
Yeah, so I was, yeah.
You didn't get bullied, did you?
What?
You didn't get bullied.
Oh, no.
Good. Because then I'd feel bad about that joke.
No.
I was just joking with you, but I'm hoping you didn't. Good. Okay, good. What? Hold on. But why were you renting? In college?
That was later. That was like
when did you rent for
2019, because I was like, I kind of want a tenor.
Why didn't you pay for it?
I moved back to Texas with it and then forgot about it.
But what about the payment? Why weren't you on automatic payment?
Because I didn't know if I'd have the money in my account every time, so I'd pay.
Then why take it out? Have we learned a lesson?
Yeah.
You know the answer to those questions. So yes, please have learned a lesson. Okay, great. More collections? How much collections do you have? Okay,
Just
collections number 2.
Just those 2.
Good. $966.
That one's a medical bill. I got crushed by a forklift.
You got crushed
by a forklift.
Oh. For f***'s sake. Okay. What is my hearing right now?
I promise my armpits aren't crusty.
I don't want to confirm. Crushed by a forklift.
Yeah, my stomach
In what
got
situation?
probably an OSHA violation. But it was a small welding shop I was working at.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I got crushed in between the mast and like the roof of the forklift because I was
Any
standing on
payment plans for either of these?
it. No.
You could just pay them off. They are not insignificant amounts, but you have the financial ability to pay off. You could have paid off that one in a month and a half if you weren't going out to eat. You could pay off the first one in less than a month if you didn't go out to eat.
Yeah.
Basic adult, you're 26, not 12, no matter how you look. Is that all the debt?
There's personal debt.
More personal loans? Or
No,
personal
to people.
To people, to who? To who possibly? Why?
Very.
Wait, you're multiple people?
Like 5.
Why? Over the... Well, all right, number 1. Who's it to?
Person number 1, I still owe $400 for a transmission I bought like 4 years ago.
Who?
A now kind of former friend in Tennessee.
Are you paying?
I was. I intend to.
What do you mean was and intend to? Why aren't you?
I paid half of it off. It was $800, and then I stopped.
Why'd you stop? And why are they a former friend?
Well, I mean, because they're mad at me for the debt.
But they lent it to you. They're mad that you didn't pay it.
Yeah.
Because you're an irresponsible prick who's being selfish about the money that you borrowed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, reasonable. I'd be upset too. Because that's not what a friend does. A friend can lend. In fact, I would prefer a friend gift. I would have gifted. But either way, of course you don't pay me back. That's a trust violation. Talk OSHA violation, you violated his trust, okay? Okay, I'm not surprised. And it was for a transmission?
Yeah, for the BMW.
Wait, you said you have a car debt. I don't have a car debt.
I don't have a car debt.
Your car's cash?
I got it for free.
What is it?
An 06 Civic. It was my brother's.
Ooh, how's it doing?
It needed a lot of work, but I'm a mechanic.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Still
I got it
money to parts.
I paid about $500 in parts, 4 days of work. Now it's fine.
Sure. How many miles?
197.
How's her condition?
Beat her.
How long you think she's gonna last?
Hopefully a year or 2.
Okay. I hope so, because I don't know what you do. I really don't. Without pulling out a retirement, but I wouldn't want to do that or taking out a predatory
I do.
loan. Okay.
For work, I have a company truck.
But you shouldn't be driving that for personal
I
use.
can't use it for personal use.
You
Yeah.
can't. People never do. But yeah, don't.
No, I'm strict about it. I do not want to lose this
That's
job.
good. That's responsible. It's weird. You have a very mix of responsible ideas and ideals, and then you have the most irresponsible things I've ever seen in my life and the most stupid things. Very confusing person. That's okay. Number 2.
$300 to someone else for another car part. I forget.
What car? Are these both this car?
No, that was a Mercedes.
Okay, so is this a friend?
Yeah.
Ex-friend again?
Former.
For why? Because of the debt again?
Yeah.
Why aren't you paying your friends? Huh?
I keep...
Never lend this money. Not reliable.
Yeah, probably don't lend me money.
No, don't.
Third is I owe like $600 to another person that like let me finance an old Audi from him.
Oh, wait, how much?
$600.
Ay.
It was like originally like
This is an ex-friend.
another ex-friend.
I literally think I have one ex-friend in my life, and it was from 6th grade, being petty little 6th graders. I've never had ex-friends in my life in like actual adulthood. How are you this much of a middle school child? This is embarrassing. What a joke. Okay, number 3. No, 4, sorry.
What else is there? There's the I think I still have $1,600 for the BMW that I owe.
What the it's all car stuff.
Oh, yeah.
To who?
Another ex-friend.
Oh, you're disgusting. You know, this is just like, everything just screams immaturity, literal child behavior in this. It really does. It's all connecting. Do you not realize that? Are you embarrassed by this? I would be embarrassed. And I don't want people to feel shame or embarrassment, but you should feel embarrassed and hopefully change that action to feel better and more mature in life. Okay. What about number 5?
The last one is to current friend, actually.
For now.
$28.50. This one was when
like exes go through bosses.
Yeah, this one was when I moved back to Texas, and
How much is it again?
$28.50.
For what?
He lent me money when I moved back to Texas.
Have you ever not borrowed anything for anything you've ever done? Is anything you've ever done not been debt? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You're the debt king. You're the king of the debt.
Yeah, I grew up with it.
The debt.
My mom had me paying, like, going in and paying her, like, pawn shop fees, monthly fees when I was like 16.
Did you see that was bad?
It was normalized to me
Okay.
at the time.
Okay, yeah.
Payday loans, title loans, pawn shops. Yeah.
And you did not take away through this late teens, early 20s that was bad. It was just normalized to you.
It got really normalized. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. This is the first time I've seen it as for what it is.
You gotta break that cycle, man.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, here's the reality of just the world we live in. Like, I don't like the bull around. I don't want to do the I wish stuff because you don't walk away with any benefit from the I wish. You know.
Right.
So we rewrote this. Only you can change that cycle. Only you have the control over your numbers here. And I hope you do, because that sucks. But if you ever have kids, you do not want to continue that cycle to them. That's not fair, and it'd be irresponsible.
No,
especially
actually,
since you know it now and you have a wake-up call.
Yeah. I don't want kids because of the way I grew up.
Well, talk to a therapist about that. But
yeah. Well, yeah. No, don't worry. I'm seeing one. That's separate.
$40 in a checking account. Oh, my. Oh, this is spending like crazy. We haven't had spending so far. We just had insane debts. By the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 debts. Wonderful. Good job. Starbucks. Well, we have 18% debt. Mod Pizza. A subscription. Torchies. Door Dashing. We're really doing DoorDash. Come on. Dude, you just got a car. Congratulations. Use it. Come on. You're Door Dashing? What the f? McDonald's. Amazon. Taco Bell. Whataburger. McDonald's. Zaxby's. Amtrak Amplified? Applied.
Oh, that's the vending at...
Oh, it's Airmark. Apple Bill, some kind of subscription you got in there. You probably got your grinder popping off. McDonald's, GameStops, I keep saying Airmark. I keep thinking it's Amtrak for some reason. Okay, so vending machine. That's a vending machine. $7.99 at a vending machine.
Well, it's not it's not a vending. It's like the food break service room for food.
Stop. Pack a sandwich.
I think
you have a kitchen.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Do it.
Okay.
Amazon. Oh, the meal place. The meal place. Amazon. Kindle. Meal. Venmoing out $540.
That's rent.
Better be.
Yeah.
Taco Bell. You're not going to be able to bottom after that. It was a joke. Making lots of assumptions then are probably inappropriate and rude to make, but...
No. You're good.
Apple. I'm sorry. Apple Bill. Taco Bell. Getting a meal. Amazon. Menchies? You mentioned on some men?
I have no idea what it is.
We did it again. I can't stop myself. I'm addicted. Kobe Steakhouse. Apple Bill. What are you getting in apps? In apps. Apple Bill. What are you doing?
Probably... What, Duolingo? I think there's a VPN in there. Stuff like that.
DoorDash, you're DoorDashing. $40. Come on. We have 18% debt, but we're DoorDashing. Amazon. Freddo. Summer Moon. And I love the Moon Milk, but you can't afford this to save your life. More DoorDash, $35 a bit.
It is really good.
Microsoft. Huel. Amazon. Apple. Airmark. And I should probably look at the Amazon spending, shouldn't I? Because there's more Amazon and Taco Bell and Netflix. Jeez. Amazon. There's the getting food. Gamer Subs. I've heard of that. Isn't that Moist Critical?
Yeah, a few of them. I learned it from Schlatt.
Shat?
Jay Schlatt. Another Twitch streamer, YouTuber person.
Sure.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like a word. I was confused. Plume Heal.
That's
$99. What is Plume Heal?
No, that's my my health. It's a health thing for hormones.
Your hormones messed up?
It's hormone therapy.
What?
I take estrogen.
Oh, are you trans? Are you transitioning?
Yeah.
To female?
In the middle. I used to be fully trans.
I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm not as informed on this. This is costing you $99. What do you mean? Wait, have you gone from female to male?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm confused.
I went through full hormone therapy for like years, starting like 2019, and was going
to transition to a
female.
lady.
And then various life situations, I don't know, felt pressured and insecure, and I ended up stopping it for over a year.
Okay.
And completely just, especially with very blue collar work, I kind of just like introduced myself as not that.
Uh-huh.
And went with that. And then I kind of got back onto it recently.
So you're trying to do it again?
Yes.
What do you identify as? I've been calling you dude.
Non-binary.
So you're trying to get to
No,
woman?
No, I'm just this.
I'm sorry, it's not my expertise. I'm not uber informed.
No.
I try to stay up to date, but
you're good.
it's costing you $100 a month
Yeah.
with insurance, or
It's not insurable.
it's uninsurable.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm sure some
especially
insurance, right? But maybe not your insurance.
not my insurance. Some insurance take it. It's
You can get insurance for anything.
very hard to insure stuff like that, especially in the South.
Okay. So how long are we doing that for?
That's permanent.
Oh, it's for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
What does it do?
That covers like my appointments and medical and prescriptions and stuff like that, and it's the actual like physical like hormone. That's why I look like I'm 12.
Really?
Yeah.
I can DH if I take hormones.
Yeah, but
I can look young.
You'll
I already have tits, so I mean, well,
yeah, you'll have other changes, but yeah, that's why I look like a twink.
guys, we've cured aging.
Yeah, just become a woman and you won't age.
Again, we already went over this $5,600 in this retirement account of some kind.
Yeah, 401k through my
So
work.
I'm surprised that it's down. Oh, it's only down for a month. Wait, this period. Okay, what is the period? Because everything's kind of up for everyone, so I'm a little curious that you're down. Is it just for... oh, it looks like just for the month of October. Maybe it ended slightly down for October. Okay, and then $33 in this Roth IRA. So, oh wait, $242. Whatever, Acorns. Okay, that's pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
But the retirement, that's a relatively decent start. What are you contributing?
Yeah,
on like
yeah.
a monthly basis? What?
7%.
Is that your match?
No, my match is abysmal.
What's your match?
My match is 30% of the first 5%.
Only take that then. Only take that, no more.
Okay.
No more? Because again, if you're getting 10% return average up years, down years combined, S&P 500, let's just say for example, you're paying 18% in interest on all these debts. There's no point.
Okay.
So let's do the mathematical thing. You're getting a 30% of return on $1 that you're putting in for the first, few dollars, which is great. So take that.
So drop it down to my match and only do that.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
It's a wild one, my friend. Wild one. Wild stories, wild information, wild life. I'm going to sit you down with a free financial advisor, Domain Money. All throughout this conversation, I love setting up my guests with connections. Everyone in the audience also gets free sessions. The first free session with a real financial advisor that I personally use, actually.
Okay.
Like, she's pretty cool. But, we'll get you your free session, okay?
Sick.
Do that. Talk to them about all this and how it all fits in. What we're going to do is make, like, what a budget should look like for you. And after you go through the programs and actually put in the work, you're going to get your full detailed budget because there's always more in life than can be found in an hour and a half. But we're going to figure out what we relatively have. $4,000 hits your account. Okay. What is your rent?
$540.
What utilities? I say you sent 100.
100.
100 no matter what?
It varies. So I would say 150 just to be safe.
Is that including internet? Gas, electric?
Yeah, gas, electric, internet. It's split between 4 people.
You
So.
have renter's insurance?
Yes, $20.
Good. A month? Cool.
Yes.
Gas, vroom, vroom, drive, drive?
Not much. I'd say let's put $100 a month just to be safe.
Car insurance?
Cars and motorcycles, $385.
What I would honestly do is sell both bikes, use the money from both to pay off one of them, and then let's just try to kill the other one. Be a man.
So how do I?
So
how do I sell?
Sorry.
How do I sell something that's underwater like that?
We can borrow the difference.
Can
you
I
can pay it off.
Can I borrow the difference?
Can you? 640. Debt to income's probably bad. We can make progress on a couple of these things, and that'll help.
Yeah, because maybe if I could save up the difference.
Well, we'll find out. We're gonna go through it. What about 385? Oh, for all insurance. What about phone bill?
240.
What?
Uh.
Are you calculating that as your payday phone loan?
No, that's separate.
Then what is this?
Also iPad with service and Apple Watch.
Sell. Sell. Let me see.
I owe on
Oh,
it.
cool. Sell. Sell. 240 is insane. Buddy, if you didn't owe on this, I could get you over to Helium for $15 a month. And you don't need better than that. T-Mobile Towers in Austin, you're fine. Are you kidding me? This is insane.
Yeah.
240? That's insane.
I do have to use the iPad at work, and it has to have service on it. Like a need to.
You have to buy your own work equipment? And you're not a contractor?
No.
Then what?
I just have a lot of downtime.
Then
and
you
no
don't
Wi-Fi.
need it. You mean you just have it for your entertainment. Use your phone you already have. Okay, sell it, please. Sell it, please.
I still owe
Sell it, please.
Like, it's payment.
Yeah, okay. Who's it through?
Verizon.
Talk to them, see if you can return it and take it off of the overall balance. Then we're gonna pay off the rest as quick as we can. I'll put it $240 for now, but you need to do that. It's a fucking ridiculous payment. Are you kidding me? That's stupid. It's half your rent. Groceries, $300. That's all you need to survive. Follow a meal plan in our budgeting program. Tweak it to your needs. $100 for TP fund. $150 if you continue that medication, I guess. That was $200. That was $100. $100 for TP fund. I'll put $100 for medical. Anything else on the medical side?
Therapy, $70 a month.
That's not bad.
Yeah, $35 copay twice a month. So.
How much? What else?
Health-wise, I think that's it.
Pets?
No.
Good. No subscriptions. We're canceling them all. They're stupid. You're done. We got your debt. Buddy, you've ended up in such a bad position for your age. What actually changes after this conversation to you? What actually changes?
I might be able to...
Oh, you might... Oh, my... You. Come on. What? That's stupid. Don't do that. Come on. What?
I can see actually how bad it is. I didn't think about it until now. And
what do you mean?
I don't know. I pushed it to the back of my mind. I mean, because...
All of it? Every single little thing?
Yeah.
Every time you took on a new debt as well?
Because debt was so, like, generational debt is such a big thing in my life. I never even thought about it at all.
I get it, but you've also self-confessed that you've tried to borrow more money and you haven't been able to. So why was that not I can't borrow any money anymore because I'm so...
I guess I thought I'd just pay it off and then borrow later.
But you haven't been, so what are you talking about? Okay. What's actually going to change? That left me with very little confidence. Your debt payments, by the way, $1,311.21.
Okay.
Most expensive category by far. Go ahead, continue. What else? What's actually going to change? Come on.
I'm going to listen. Because obviously I don't know.
Please take the class. Please take the classes.
I will take the classes, yes. Yeah, that is consider it done.
Then when you come onto the financial audit follow-up channel, I better see real progress. Let's talk about milestones where I want to see you. You have an extra $683.79 on a monthly basis because in order to survive, you need $3,316.21. You have $4,000 that hits your account.
Okay. Because that extras can go towards paying off debts quicker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not collections. We let it sit. Do you have a minimum monthly payment to your friend that's a current friend?
Not right now. I actually live with him.
Oh, great. So for the debt that's sitting there, what, $26,368? That's accruing interest and there's bad debt. Isn't collections, isn't owed to a friend. With the money you have left over, we're going to call it $650 to be more conservative. Still takes 40 months to pay all that off. That takes about 3 years and a quarter. That's too much to only pay off half of your debt in terms of how many categories exist, not total number. What I need you to do is you need to start grinding on your days off. I need to see an extra minimum $500 comes in, preferably extra $1,000 come in net. You need to speed this up. Extra $500, you should be able to get that down to about 1.5 to 2 years. Okay. Probably closer to 2 years. Bring in an extra $1,000, I think we can get that closer to 1.5 years, 1.25 years. And that is easily doable. Easily, yeah. Everything's easier said than done. But 3.5 years, we're starting to struggle there because then we still have to talk about collections. We still have to talk about your friends that you owe, that you should morally pay. Then at that point, we're 1 year from needing to have about 65 in retirement. So it's like, you got to speed this up. You f***ed up by making a lot of bad decisions and putting it off. You've put it off. Now we are where we are. You have to play some catch up. You play some catch up by eating some for a while. But that's okay. Eat some for a couple of years. If you eat for 2 years, bring an extra $1,000 a month net by grinding on your weeks off, which is every other week, you can pay off your friends and collections and all those other loans, which are stupid the loans, you could pay them all off, I bet, in 2 years and a quarter, all of that. Then get a fully funded emergency fund. Let's call it 2 years and 3 quarters. You'd have a 6-month emergency fund, so you never get, and you can get a phone, you can get a car, you can get whatever you need when an emergency happens. No more medical, collections. That stuff doesn't happen. No more apartment debt. That stuff doesn't happen because you have a fully funded emergency fund, because you actually put sacrifices in. Is this making sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So, gosh. Really, there's no milestone in terms of a follow-up plan, because follow-up I usually like to have people on like 3 to 6 months. So 3 to 6 months, I want to see a couple of the debts gone, maybe the AT&T personal loan. I want to see that, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
That's the start. Then you come on and we assess progress, assess spending, assess debt.
Okay.
That's where you'll be. Use the resources we connected with you with. You spent over your budget, 0 out of 10. Debt, you have collections, 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, you don't have anything in savings, 0 out of 10. Retirement, you do have something. You're definitely behind to get to your goal, but 3 out of 10 there. Real estate, 0 out of 10. So it has to be. Hammer financial score, rounded up. Barely made it. Hammer financial score, rounded up, 1 out of 10. Guys, make sure to join us in the post show. It's an extra 20 minutes, and that's where we get a little more delinquent. That's where things are, there's extra stuff that I don't know about that they know that didn't organically come up, and we're going to talk about it with the producers. And also there's extra financial audits and tens of thousands of hours of extra content if you join Hammer Elite, and it helps support this channel. I'll see you guys in the post show. You were going to allow your financial situation to get worse.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I've lost all fucking hope. Do you know how bad your brother's finances are? Absolutely owes an ex-friend $1,600 and owes his current friend and roommate $2,850. $3,000 owed to a past apartment that he was kicked out after your dad someone that was 22.
I don't actually know that much.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.